It's so important to start your yoga practice from a state of being where you feel calm, you feel safe, you feel relaxed, and you feel comfortable. Hi everyone, Janelle here with New Standard Yoga and Fitness Center opening up later this year in Caloundra. I wanted to talk about why it's important for us to really have this time before our practice to just decompress and to make that transition of being out in our lives, having so many jobs, so many responsibilities, lists and tasks and roles and different hats that we wear, to then going into our yoga practice and how we make that transition and why it's important that we make that transition to go from what I like to call as doing out there to then into our yoga practice doing to being. This is a really important thing to consider, because a lot of us, when we go into our yoga practice, we are seeking transformation. And the body is not able to transform. The body, the mind, energetically, emotionally, physically, mentally, the transformation is less. The transformation is a little bit harder to occur when we don't actually allow the body to relax. If we are practicing from a place where we're carrying all of that tension and we haven't really made a transition, especially at the beginning of our practice, to really allow the mind and the body and everything to just settle in onto our mat, to allow the day to sort of melt away. And there's many different ways that we can do that, but if we don't allow for that transition, the body, we're feeling tense. The mind, we're distracted. And it's not that you can't do your yoga practice if you're distracted. A lot of times that is when you need it the most, is when your brain is feeling so scattered. But if we don't try to make that transition from out there in the world to then on our mat and actually starting our practice, then the body is not able to receive the benefits of what we're doing as well. Because in order to be able to receive, there needs to be a certain amount of surrender. There needs to be a certain amount of relaxation. There needs to be a certain amount of letting go of all the shit. Even just the idea, entertaining the idea of letting that stuff go, or again, going through some sort of process or some sort of transition before you start your practice, the bulk of your practice, to be able to let things come into the body in the way of receiving. We have to be able to receive, and in order to receive, we need to be open. We need to be relaxed. We need to feel calm, safe, comfortable. When we're not feeling calm, safe, comfortable, relaxed, we're feeling anxious, we tense up, then we're going to try and stretch a tense muscle. This is not a good recipe for the body, again, to change, shift, and transform. Let me know what you think of this concept. It's not something that we really consider a lot. We just go in and we go hard, and oftentimes that is what we're thinking is going to yield the best results. But again, if the body is not feeling calm, safe, comfortable, relaxed, it's feeling anxious, stressed, it's going to tense up, and we're not really going to get a lot of benefits or receive what the transformation is going to be available for us in our bodies. So let me know what you think. Would love to hear some thoughts or any additional ideas on this subject. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to check out the full length of all the videos, and I will see you next week.